I am no thing beast.
How do you?
I'm fine.
You're good?
Yeah. Good.
Fight.
Nice. Tried to punish, but still got the low.
Round 2. Fight.
There's something wrong with our what? What's wrong with it?
Final round. Fight.
Rule number 1 about Frost: no jumping.
I want to jump. I always want to jump. That's my thing. How do Kung Lao players play against you then? They don't use half their tools.
They don't use half it.
I can
That
jump.
was a good jump.
I can
All right,
jump.
so it's a good cross-up option.
Oh God, that was obvious.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. We actually have a game here. I'm so sorry I had to do that. I just.
Alright, it's still not doing
It's,
the.
oh, it's not. Oh my God. That's
yeah,
weird.
I don't know why it randomly doesn't.
It does when I went in. So let's, I think let's go back and this time I go and.
Sure.
Yeah, let me do that. That's fine.
Can you go to options in here? No, you had it set already. Oh, I think that's why, because
Yeah.
I went in first before.
Because yeah, let's try it now.
The drooler.
The drooler.
The bone dome.
One second.
I cannot believe you don't have dark mode set up.
I do on my phone, but not on here. On the browser, I find it harder to read.
I am no thing beast.
You are meat, Frost.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so now we got 3 rounds. Which.
Okay. Got you. Pose. Oh wait, one more time.
That was bad.
All right, one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my Twitter? Where's my Twitter?
Let's restart this match because we lost like a lot of time on
Well,
that
at least it
one.
works
Yeah.
now. Not that I'm like someone who relies a lot on Fatal Blow, but I feel like it'll.
I am.
You are you?
I,
I mean, you
oh
there.
my
You did
God.
at the end.
I have a character with a full screen Fatal Blow for a reason. Like
That's
there is.
That's true. I'm just used to playing Kano with the Fatal Blow.
Yeah.
It's super slow. Have an awful hitbox. It's only good if like you're calling out like projectiles from a certain range.
I cannot believe that answer.
Get cross up.
Okay, so I already lost one crushing blow. Let's see. Okay. That was basically Frosty Frostings today.
Okay.
In the corner, wake up 3, and then
Fight!
Gosh, there's no recovery on that. Swarovski. Is this quite a dash? Forward 3? And down 3?
there we go.
Okay.
So I lost one crushing blow, meaning I still am going into round 3 with
You definitely still have your
with down
best resource.
down 2 and my fatal blow. So wow.
I mean, at this pace, in control.
Nice.
Right off this jump.
Bone chilling.
Oh.
Literally
I-
holding up.
Wow. No choke today.
Fight!
I feel like your down 3 is a better anti-air. My fucking
Her down
back
3 is the
spikes.
best anti-air in the game.
Better than my up spikes. Oh my god, why are you so good at ducking?
Did not punish.
Yeah, that was super unsafe. You're a fucking maniac.
Oh, I cannot believe that. Did not. Oh my god. I was literally seeing you. I'm like, wait, what is happening here? But
I'm literally mashing my buttons to hit Fatal Blow. Look how much damage is it? It's like almost half health.
yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't do less. Oh, fucker.
I can't. You have to watch out.
I didn't think I missed time.
Delay wake up into fatal blow is, you know,
yeah.
is the other thing.
It's a very powerful thing when you're on your back. Right?
Finish it.
Noob's brother's like, Arma, don't jump against Shaft. I learned that the hard way.
What's up, news brother? Jeremy's KO. I've been sitting 3 rounds with this game for like forever. Oh my god. Let's get him. Jeremy, we have the medal for you. It's here. It's yours.
You guys let us know what do you think about first to 3 rounds. It's because I don't know who actually brought up that whole discussion.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of. I brought it up when the game first came out, especially seeing how, like, again, fatal blows are devastating, super devastating, and you know they can be. Being like not in fatal blow territory or in fatal blow territory can literally be. Like,
and I'm sure like
scales.
people that play Tekken have probably thought about it at some point.
Exactly. So Caliber also runs first
on
to
a first to 3 rounds.
They don't have anything like one-time use like fatal blow, but I feel like that should be the bigger argument of first to 3 is because of one-time use things like crushing blow and fatal blow. Get in sweep range because of down 4. Oh fuck. I hate that fucking input error so much. That's definitely not right.
Okay. Might not kill, but I can zone you out.
Wow.
Now this is interesting because I used my fatal blow to get the first round, but now we're literally playing I need 2 rounds, which I would have played anyway in a regular setting, but without my fatal blow.
Exactly.
So let's see how that.
I'm jumping. Get the fuck away. Buff Frost's fatal blow. We need it for 2
Make
rounds.
it a mid. Make it a mid and.
Make it a mid. That second one whiffs. That is so dangerous. Crossing up. Okay. So you
So
can't
pass
jump in.
up, yeah.
Ooh. God damn it. But it really changes like the whole pace of the game, especially if you use the fatal blow in that first round. Like I'm not worried about it anymore, and it feels more. I mean, I know I didn't get to use mine, but it just feels like a little bit more like less things to worry about.
Right.
Playing less in tier, and it being more about your regular standard B&Bs, not your one-time crushing blows. Although I think in this like game type, I still think Gears would be absolutely busted.
Right.
He gets all his combos giving so much fucking damage.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I dashed. So that's what happened.
What's funny is if I had Fatal Blow, I would have won. But because I didn't have it, I lost. Or I didn't lose.
Yeah.
You're still in this.
I need to stop jumping as well. It's like a.
You definitely get Baraka, you have to. This variation, really respect jumping. I was gonna look at something. I know we have the game music off. So if anyone has any light music requests, we'll fulfill them and play them in the stream for you. Just let us know in the chat. He's like, you're my chair.
Wow.
I just did it.
YOLO. But you know, you spent it first round, which means I don't have to worry about it for 3 rounds straight.
Exactly. Which really
Is a game
helps.
changer.
Yeah.
And that happened to me last game because I used it a first round, and you took the game.
Round
Yeah.
2.
So let's
Fight.
Oh God! Come on. Wow, you gotta actually consider when you use fatal blows. I mean, yeah, you do, but they're still good. Like, it hasn't nullified them. They're still gonna play a big role into the game, a big role into the decision making. It's just, I feel like it just tones it down a little. Damn it.
keep thinking the command grab's gonna come. Whoa, okay, that was good.
No, not like this. Not like this.
Oh my.
No.
I actually had that if I punished the command grab. That was interesting. Good game.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Also makes these. Another one-time thing I didn't consider mentioning before is interactables.
Oh yeah.
Interactables, although some of them do stay on, a lot of them do no longer come into play after you use. That sucks. I was holding down and down.
But yeah, that input area, you'll be surprised how many times.
You see that a lot
I
as a
see
Frost
that
player.
so many times.
I didn't think that second one was going to reach that far.
It goes not full screen, but like, you know, about like 80 to 90% of the way.
Okay.
So yeah, it is a good, you know, option to use in the neutral.
I probably shouldn't scream out fuck. What? Yo, your reaction. I can't react like that.
So get something here.
Follow. Honda, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh my god, I thought I was in range to get that.
You jumped. Okay. This is an interesting choice. Because
Yeah.
it's not going to kill me.
It's not gonna kill, but I do have 16 seconds to,
Okay.
you know, play
Lame.
the lamest game I've ever played in my whole life. And there you go.
I didn't even... I got too nervous. I got too
Round
nervous.
3. Fight.
But I'd say overall, that was definitely a good
Yeah.
use of Fatal Blow. Nice. Did it. What?
Oh, what just
Why
happened?
did that happen? The corner positioning.
Wow, I just did it.
It whiffed! It whiffed!
Well, but there you go. It whiffed, and I thought, I was like, oh, this is my chance, but I let go, press and ball.
Why did the second
Fight.
one whiff? I want consistency. Punish. The ground already. So obvious.
That's a good answer to.
To the game, the post
Yeah.
game. You really did that?
Because that was the first time I did that in the whole game.
That
I
is
was
true.
like,
That
huh.
is true. And I tried baiting it out the first few games that we played. Let's do one more at this matchup, and then
Alright.
maybe switch it up and see, you know, something else that we can do. But this is interesting. This is.
It definitely is. I mean,
I like that it adds.
and I can't
something
believe it's
different.
only been like 3 games. It feels like a whole first to 10 already.
Yeah, yeah, and again, that's also something that I see when I'm seeing anything else, like fighting game wise, where they already play first to 3. Like
Right.
I'm watching Tekken or Soul Calibur, I feel like their games like last so much longer. I don't know, why can't ours?
I
Too early?
did not. That was good.
That was a good time jumping.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
The meter burn is a lot easier to obviously punish, but
It's more like anticipating.
yeah.
A little bit more. Or dice.
Oh, My Chemical Romance.
Round
Some light
three.
My Chem
Fight.
in the background. Since I forgot to put the music back on. I thought you were gonna down 4. So I was trying to get that. That was like a late solid block. Risky, man.
Yeah.
Every command grab is so fucking risky.
Round 4.
Still, no one's used any like major crushing blows or
Yeah.
fatal blows.
I mean, I don't think either of us has used even one at this point. But
I feel like I can never get in any kind of. I have a very difficult time getting into throw range or into a throw situation. Let's try different. Try a different matchup.
oh my god.
Where I still feel like out of Kano and Baraka's the way to go to pick
Yeah.
against Frost. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe if you
Actually-
want to play Frost, but if you want to play different characters,
Elsa.
All right.
down to.
Because other than, well, I play all the Frost variations. Let me try my
Whatever you want.
Liu Kang, which, oh, but it's not his tournament variation, so,
Oh, let's put the,
yeah,
let me go back and, can you go back and put the music on?
sure.
I think it's off. It sounds really, especially when we're not talking, we're like sitting there like trying to fucking just home in on this.
Where do you do that?
Audio.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There we go. We'll put the MK music back on for everyone. Will Frost has broken ass down 3 hitbox. She does. She does. It is the best anti-air in the game, according to Chap.
Wait.
You saved your changes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who goes in first? You two?
Yeah, I do. Oh, actually, I went to tournament. I should go back.
So for some reason, going into tournament mode bypasses your ability to change the rounds. So in order for you to play first to 3 rounds, you actually can't even do it online. You have to. The only way that you can do that is if you play offline and if you play local. I still feel like it's very, very strange decision to not even for NRS to not even give us
Citizen
the
Kano.
option. Are you playing? No, you want to play Liu Kang.
Oh, yeah, but
I'm tired of getting fucking
Mild
down 3
man
every time I jump in.
Okay.
Instead, I'll get tired of getting
Yeah.
stand 1.
So do you
every
want
time I jump in?
to wait while I just real quick
Oh, that's
update
right.
the
We have
stuff?
to. We have to update
Yeah.
this. That's right. But
'Cause we're not playing
I
tournament. Oh, Ash Housewares. I love you, Ash.
I love Ash Housewares
I love
too.
Ash.
Ash Housewares was at the very first Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat New Jersey.
That's why.
Did you go to the
you know,
MKX one?
No, not the MKX one. I was at the first MKNJ for MK11, and that's where I met him for the first time.
Okay. Hey, Sins,
Call
thank
that
you
a
so
knife?
much for the
This
host.
is a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
All right, you win.
I have the
I
dumbest
see you've
alerts
played
in the
knifey
world.
spoony before.
Welcome
Just
everyone
make sure
from
I get
Sins' stream. But yes, Ash Housewares was at the first Mortal Kombat New Jersey that we. It was Mortal Kombat New Jersey 0, and we ran MKX and Injustice 2 at that one. And Ash Housewares went out, and I think that was the first offline event he ever went to. So he was real pumped and ready to just start competing. Unfortunately, Ash, probably because Kano sucks in Mortal Kombat 11,
Yeah.
he just didn't have the same
The audacity
same drive.
to downplay him. No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing but downplay.
No, I love Ash. He's a really cool guy.
Ash is great. We really want you back at MKNJ 7, which is coming up February 1st. Would love to have you there. I know you live close to Karen and Kiltron, so grabbing a ride with them would probably be the easiest for you. But again, would love to see you at MKNJ number 7. Okay, we're good. We got them all.
You got it.
So that's the other thing that's a pain in the ass about wanting to play this potential new tournament standard, which I don't think is ever going to happen. But I would like to at least have the option to have this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can't even if you wanted to run an online like custom tournament, you could do that.
Yeah.
But there's no option for you to run an online first to 3 rounds, best 2 out of 3 games. Go ahead, play some down.
Right. Honestly, I'm still thinking. You know what? How about I play Katana? Because it. Oh, you don't like
I
Katana?
don't care. I hate Heidi. She's heavily downplayed.
She actually has a down 3 that anti-airs as well, but it's not as as good as Frost. So every time, so I just don't even bother using it because I'm tired. I'm scared of getting cooked by the jump kick. And
What
lose and
matchups
try
do
to-
you use Katana for that you don't like Frost
that I
for?
actually
Your
none at the
tournament.
moment.
Okay.
But
Nah,
I'm just waiting on the Catwoman skin because I love Catwoman, and when that comes out, I'm gonna be playing Katana so much online.
God, you're fucking. Where's that guy? Play a little.
Oh my god, that was. Wow.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
I thought I was gonna jump kick and just chip you out with razors, but no, not today. Okay.
Apparently not. That punish?
Nice, yeah.
Stop throw teching. Why are you so good at that? I really thought that was going to be a punish. I really got hit by fucking teleport.
It is not your day.
Turkey.
What up, Turkey?
Love you, Turkey.
Round 3.
So,
Oh my God.
me and Chap found out in the last month that we actually live really close to each other. So you might be seeing more Chap here on the stream. His reaction to stacks is so much better than mine.
Turkey's the boy, by the way.
The boy.
I love him. If anyone even threatens to beat him at MK11, they're gonna have to.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Oh my god, that's a whole punish. Okay. Yeah. And that's the only buff that I would give Katana of
Or
the.
less recovery on that?
Yeah. Well, not
alive.
less recovery, but if the opponent jumps, just make it the impact on how it hits them when they jump out of that.
I see. So it would be something to the effect where
they don't get a
knockdown
free
time.
punish every time, you know.
Yeah.
So, and especially in this game where everyone's, you know, like a lot of people are really jump friendly, jump happy on a wake up. So.
It sucked you in?
Oh, that was dumb.
Oh god, I fucked it up. Oh, whatever. Smashing that shit. So Fatal Blow still played a good impact in that. Where
I mean,
that was definitely a game that was in your favor, super
Right.
in your favor. I got hit airborne, but I still had to win those 2 other rounds the normal way.
Right.
And I didn't even tap into any crazy crushing blows. I don't know why I can't fucking throw you.
Right.
Why can't I throw you?
I don't know.
Why? You need to tell me why I can't fucking throw you.
But I mean, when you looked at that, you did use Fatal Blow, but it wasn't like it, you know, that's why you won the game.
Exactly.
It was part of the game, but it wasn't necessarily, oh, Fatal Blow, game over.
Dude, I switched it up. I threw the other way.
Okay.
Isn't that punishable?
Oh no, if you flawless block it, it is.
Oh. You fucking.
Oh my god.
Fire!
I
You
thought it
trying
was
to
gonna
time
go
it?
by that. Yeah. I was trying to
All you
time
had
it
is
out.
2 seconds on there.
But
Round 2. Fight.
Yo.
oh, I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I still had it from the last round. I'm not seeing something. Needs more up ball.
Round
I'll give you up ball.
fight.
I can't do that string again. I hate that it lets me amplify it when it's just gonna whiff. Burn the fire.
Oh, I could have punished that. Yeah, that was chip out territory. Her chip is insane.
Variation. Dude, I hate it
Her
so
chip
much.
is just.
Round 4. Fight.
I'll gut you, mate.
Wow. Wow, that's the tech, I guess. That was Not gonna lie, I'm like, okay, what is happening? And I just, wow.
Just wow.
Fight.
Fuck Kano, and you need him. Wow, you're so good at getting under that fucking thing. Oh, Jesus.
Finish him.
With that likely, the lame game is mine. Yeah.
Kitana wins.
Why can't I throw you?
I
I'm
don't,
like, okay, when you play other people, do they have the same problem where they can't throw?
I
you?
mean-
or are my throws a little too obvious?
I think in this game, throws are just easier to react to
Okay.
because, like, I played Injustice 2, and you know, if we played Injustice, you could just get away with throwing me around here and there. But I think Mortal Kombat 11 is like the first game which actually, well, the first NRS game at least, in which throws are just just that much easier to react to. And
Okay.
when it comes to like which side, that's that's where the guessing game comes in.
Okay.
If I'm if I'm in the corner, I'm gonna guess maybe still further into the corner, so forward, or then there's like that whole mind game. The layers come in. Oh, I'm in the corner, but he has crushing blow loaded. So and I'm like fatal blow health. So maybe he wants to throw me out and get that crushing blow. So there's just a lot of mind games to it. But I think in general it's just easier to react to throws in this game. At least that's what I think.
Yeah.
In MKX, definitely not. Injustice 2, no. Even though in Injustice 2 it wasn't a game, it wasn't a guessing game. It was just L1, one button.
Okay.
But
You
But
were
yeah,
our world's best
that's what I
assassin.
think. That's
And
what-
now I'm her
Okay.
pawn,
Okay.
Earthrealm.
That helps a lot. All right.
What a
So
waste.
you're God, basically. Is what you're saying.
Stop! But- She's too tiny to get,
Yeah,
to get
it-
spit at. So
It's one of the reasons I don't really like this matchup.
I mean, I don't get why that's high. It's like the slowest high in the game. I mean, you
Well,
do have
it's
other.
It's a mid-high now.
Oh,
It
it's a
used to-
mid-high now.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. But still, I mean, when the second hits a high and it's that slow, it just becomes. I need to stop talking. Oh my god. Okay, wow. But yeah, no, because like you have characters like Liu Kang who has that high, but it's really fast. The second hit, it's not that easy to react to.
Fight.
But Kano, I really think that whole string is sus and.
You're really good at not getting hit when things don't combo. So that's something I immediately recognize now, and I'm having a hard time with dealing. Is you reacting to, okay, I got hit by down one, I need to block right now.
Oh my god. Okay, into the corner. I thought he was gonna make me guess there. But
Okay, so that was an active
It is,
decision.
yeah. What is happening?
You were done. You're done.
Yeah.
The only thing you could have done was roll away, but you used
Right.
breakaway, so I was not
So that was like-
letting
yeah.
off you were dead.
Round 3. Fight.
Hey, what's up, Sins? No, this isn't Tiza. This is actually Emperor Chap. By that. Why did it hit me? Fuck this. Oh, that throat punch?
Yeah, that was a throw punish.
little bit. Little bit. What's up, Jay-Z bottom lip?
Round
Not much, man. We're chilling here. Getting offline games with Emperor Chap. That was flash.
Oh,
Active decision to not get thrown in the corner.
no meter burn.
Stop, Miguel. Stop doing that fucking string against Kitana. I got it! I got it!
Wow.
finisher.
Fucking crushing blows.
That was.
Just do forward one acid, Miguel. No. What? Friendship with Tiza is done. Chav is my new best friend now. Okay, here's the thing. When I get Tiza to play here, all he wants to do is play Combat League and shit on everybody.
Oh my god.
Which I'm
yeah.
fine with because it makes my rank look a little bit better. Although it does create some enemies.
Yeah, and Tease is like the typical the guy you don't want to run into combat league. I think my top 3 would be like Teaser and 2 others. I don't want to name them, you know. I don't want to. I don't want to have.
You don't want to give him the credit.
I mean, combat league is where like a lot of people get away with murder. So what I'm saying is Teaser really gets away with a lot.
But the thing is that Combat League, as long as your connection's good.
Right.
Big shout outs to Texan Dynamite. Thank you for the follow. But it replicates what a tournament setting is like, as long as the connection is good.
Right.
So, I mean, you say that, okay, they're getting away with murder on Combat League, but
like that's not Teaser, I would say. I mean.
But what is it about Combat League? In your statement right now, is it the first of 2 boys?
It is the first of 2 boys because I really think Injustice 2 had probably my favorite rank system out of all the NRS games.
First
because
to 3s, yeah.
First to 3, and you had enough room to kind of understand your opponent and adapt, if you will. But in Mortal Kombat 11, it's not that the game is really counterpick heavy, but the person who gets to counterpick first really has a better chance at winning the set than his opponent. So let's say if I'm playing a Cabal and I lose the first match and go to Ice Machine, then that means basically I already have a good. Actually, I did the math wrong. I meant the person who gets to counterpick after is the one, because
He's a
now
math
I'm
teacher, by the way.
Right. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, guys, for saying that. So I put my I counterpicked the first variation, but now I'm at I'm character locked.
Yeah.
For the next 2 games, and they still have the luxury of counterpicking one more time before the set's over.
But that's not I feel like that's not a Mortal Kombat 11 thing.
You don't think counterpicking is really a thing? And
it's a thing. I mean, it's not exclusively a Mortal Kombat 11 thing. It's a very it's possible in Injustice. So I get what you're saying, but I think your argument is just only wrapped up around first to 3 versus first to 2.
Exactly. There's no room to adapt. Well, not that there's no room, but.
Do you think there'd be more room if it was first?
If it was first to 3, definitely. If it was 3 rounds, oh my God, that would be an entirely new game at that point.
That's what I feel like I'm playing right now. I feel like I'm playing a totally different game, and I know it sounds weird, but I have to right there at the end, I cashed in on that crushing blow because the only reason I cashed in on it because it was going to win me the round. Other than that, I don't really want to use them. I don't want to use down 2 crushing blows. I don't want to use anything else.
Because, imagine a Jax player who just spends Fatal Blow after the, and then the command grab, crushing blow, and then after that he's done. He's like, okay, what do I have now? I don't have any specials that launch, or I just have my fired up, fired up arms to zone a little bit, but the whole
Jax would really suck in this.
Jax would definitely be probably the worst character if we're looking at it.
I know I say that Jax players downplay the shit out of Jax, but if this game actually was first to 3 rounds,
the Jax would be ass.
Jax would be really bad.
Because either he would have to save all of those resources until round 5, I should say.
But who knows if he's going to get there?
Yeah, exactly.
How's he going to get there?
Even if he does, he's at that point, okay, I just have 4 to 3, and that's it.
I didn't think about Jax, but I fucking hate Jax.
I hate Jax.
I hate Jax too. Dude, you get hit by one fucking fatal
Right.
blow, you're like at an 80% life lead, and
Right.
you're just gone. Just
I
dead.
honestly think Garrus would probably, like you mentioned earlier, because he's not necessarily a character who is reliant on crushing blows the way
Yeah.
characters like Jade or Jax would be, but he really does great stuff. Just with meter alone. Infinite Warden has a 35% bread and butter with just meter. He does not need crushing blows to do that.
Exactly.
On top of that, he has great crushing blows. I think Garrus probably has some of the best crushing blows in the game with his sand trap, the forward 2 boulder, but yeah, I think
yeah.
Garrus would be, in my opinion, the best character in a first to 3 round.
Do you think
setting.
that would make him better than he is
Then
now?
he is definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially because of how bad it would make the other characters.
Yeah.
Because they only have those crushing blows to carry them so far. When you look at characters like Jax or Jade, and then after that they're like, okay, good games. I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah, I'm done. I used all my
I used
resources.
everything, and that's it.
I mean, I guess it'd be so hard to try to balance the game that it would be
It
fair.
would, it would just be too much, right?
Yeah.
So
But I think that the go-to takeaway from this is that
You
fatal blow
soil
is
every
so
room
much
you enter.
less impactful.
Exactly,
Black is
definitely.
territory.
Even Baraka
Like, if you
more
want to leave fatal
civilized.
blows doing fucking 30% or more, depending on what character you're playing, and you want to give them fucking armor that starts up in 5 frames, all right, that's fine. But at least in this setting, we can make them less, determinant on like who wins the game.
Right.
I'm jumping.
Chip out again. There we go. Katana is just the character to close pixel rounds with.
Viragisaur, what's up, man?
Fight!
Oh, what's up, Barrage?
Come here. I teched my life?
Out of the corner.
We weren't that good.
Definitely saving that, and I
And
should
dying
not
for it?
have. So there's that. If this was still first to 2, I would have been like, okay, that's the game right there. I'm just gonna rip my fatal blow and call it a good games. But because it's a first to 3, I was like, I'm gonna save it. Should I or shouldn't I? And obviously that was a bad idea. So it is not just a game changer because of the fatal blow itself, but because of the idea of should I spend it or not.
Yeah.
That's a whole other layer of itself.
It's going to give you more reasons to,
To either
not
save
spend
it
the
or-
resources.
Much too slow.
I was like, I'm not getting chipped out because I
Yeah,
flawless
because you
block.
follow slot.
Is that why you canceled?
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
canceled. Because
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
Round 4. Fight!
Round 4. Dude, that's so weird to hear. I'm a moron.
okay, I'm gonna get decent chip or decent health here.
Finish him!
Punished. Doing acid when your back's up at
You're,
the wall.
wait, there's no
awful
pushback
idea.
at that point, so I'm just.
that
Yeah,
awful
Viraj, you
decision.
did just hear round 4 because that's what Arma and I are doing, testing out first to three rounds.
I think it's definitely a game changer. Makes the game totally fucking different.
Round 1.
You know, you feel less gypped out.
That I do hate though, that it throws, you know, stuff normals in this game.
Round 2. Fight.
Because I always just looked at throws as, you know, ways to open up opponents that block too much. But in this game, it's just.
Dude, I cannot open you up. Motherfucker. What? I heard
Did
that
I
was
just
useless.
get
I heard that was
katanas?
useless.
So have I was like, you know what? Let me do what is considered useless, and apparently it helped out.
Thank you for the compliment, Virajosaur. This is actually a shirt that I designed, and I will be selling this shirt at the next MK11. So if you like it, would love the support, buddy. That's supposed to be channel ball, not forward 3. Really? Really? All right, I'm gonna do one more.
That
with
was a
Kano.
scramble.
One more, but dude, these games feel so fucking long.
I'm actually, yeah, I was thinking this would be my last one. With
Okay,
Katana
okay.
because
Last one, we'll switch it
She's
up.
Round 1.
she requires so much skill. I cannot even describe. I'm tired of the amount of skill that I'm using right now.
What? Where'd you go? Were you plus there? Were you plus there?
Yeah, standing one is plus.
Okay.
So.
No.
Oh, before
After the fans, yeah, before.
Yeah, the razors are plus if I cancel them. It's a weird property with her. If you know, if you block the second one, that's plus, but all 3 makes her punishable.
Like,
Yeah, but this character is just. It's just you don't know when to press a button against her because. Hey.
I thought I was gonna clip you.
Round 3. Fight.
You might roll up. I heard you were supposed to go to MKNJ. What's this, Virajosaur? You can't leave your boy Chap hanging. Might get worse. Chap was sandbagging before.
Hey.
I need it! I need it!
Oh
I
my
need it!
god. Okay.
I need
Oh, I don't have meter. I thought I could cancel that.
I thought you were gonna do it. I'm sad.
All right, let's.
I'm sad. I'm
see.
sad. I'm sad.
Don't ever be sad against Highborn.
Why?
What you should be scared of is she might actually get even better. You know. Next
No,
match.
no.
Because
Downplay
I know,
is not out of control.
I know that that her fanfare. Well, we don't see fanfare and fearless here, but those two will definitely get buffed in their own ways, and I also think Katana in general might get some hitbox fixes. No, wait. But that Highborn might get some decent amount of nerfs in that maybe she won't be plus in like situations where you don't know when to press a button, or like she just gets away with stupid stuff when it's either supposed to be negative but because of the weird properties of the razors. But I just think people actually I think people should look out for Katana after the patch, whatever the patch has.
Yeah, but we don't.
She might be she's definitely not a character who they are going to nerf anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because she is, not, you don't see her at, we just saw Frosty Frostings and maybe saw Katana once. Katana Prime used her once.
You're saying she's not a commonly
She's
used
not
character.
a commonly used character, but also at the same time, other than Highborn, her other two variations are just pretty lackluster. I think Katana, the whole character just revolves around Highborn. There's
Okay.
nothing,
So you're worried that they're gonna buff the other
The other
variations
two,
and unintentionally
buff Highborn as well.
To me, what it seems like NRS has been doing a very light touch when it comes to
Right.
buffing and nerfing. Like when they buffed Kano, they only buffed Dirtbag.
They
did not buff the
They did
other
not do
one.
anything.
Ripper.
Right.
The first time they buffed him, and
Right.
then they buffed him again, and this time they buffed
Right.
both.
And they didn't give Kano any general fixes, like Kano in general, all across the board kind of stuff.
They did later, but not the first time.
Okay.
So I feel like they're just very, very cautious
Right.
of like doing shit like
But
that.
okay.
My opinion, I think.
So I just think, if Katana gets any across the board kind of stuff, that would make Highborn just
Sassy molasses.
that much scarier.
Snowman.
So let me actually take because K7 just won
Okay.
Frosty
All right,
with
all right.
Sub-Zero. We're gonna take a look at how this goes.
Okay. That's fine. Oh,
And Sub-Zero is actually one of
one of your characters. I feel like a lot of it.
he's been one of my favorite characters since the 3D era. His alternate costume
Why don't you
and
like playing him in
deception.
2? He's so good in 2.
He's I think
he has
every
unblockable.
he has an
freeze.
unblockable, which should be a low, by the way. I mean,
No, unblockable.
I'm,
He's actually not super good in that game.
Really?
According to like the highly competitive players, they think Sub is like either bottom 2 or
Melina
bottom 3.
is Melina's been top in almost every game this year.
Yeah, Melina number 1 in Mortal Kombat.
I can't
2,
wait for her in
Jax number 2.
MK11.
She's not
What about you?
coming.
She is.
She's not. I'll make sure she doesn't. I'll make sure. Fuck Melina. I hate her. She should stay day. Jay-Z's bottom lip saying he's going to steal my idea of having top players come over. It's a lot harder than you would think it is. The only reason it's easy to get Chap and Tiza to come over is because they live pretty close. Chap lives ridiculously close to me. So
We're like neighbors, really.
we're definitely neighbors.
And it's weird. I never knew that.
And you don't find out until you go to locals. You don't know who could be your neighbor.
Good
You
round.
thought it was a throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got shimmied actually.
Okay. I'm trying to get it down there. Are we having MK2 tourney at MKNJ?
Tell him.
Oh, we're not.
But
But I want to do. Am I gonna announce it right now? All right. I want to do a Joker only tournament at MKNJ 7. So there's gonna be a side tournament for Mortal Kombat 11 where you can play as any variation of the Joker you want, meaning that we are gonna be allowing custom variations. It's just gonna be a side tournament for probably $5, so it's not gonna be super serious. And we'll try to stream the finals so everyone at home can watch too. Okay, this is where it sucks. I'm literally one mix-up away from dying.
oh my god. Did we say
fucked up.
that? Wow.
Oh wait, but Sub-Zero's Fatal Blow is definitely not gonna be as impactful. Again.
Oh yeah.
I thought I won already.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Link up against sub.
Oops. Oh. That was, not gonna lie, I got shimmy to death there.
All right, come on, but
I
Sub-Zero's
got-
not like your main character.
Yeah,
Give it a
I mean,
little-
shimmying is not about, you know, who you're playing. You get shimmied regardless. So I really got shimmied there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you don't need to apologize.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I am the... Look at the idiot that I am.
You know what's
I-
funny is you're actually putting it in a. You're turning it off. They didn't even go into rest mode.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Chap was getting comfortable.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay. Chap was getting comfortable. He put his foot up on the PS4 and he actually just turned it off. But here's a nice time for me to show off the T-shirt that we're going to be selling at MKNJ.
Yeah, well, that turns around.
We're also try to turn it
Yeah.
through that. We're also going to be look, where's my sleeve?
There we go.
The MKNJ logo.
And I hope
on
they get
right
the
sleeve.
reference that I'm...
Yes, I hope somebody can give me the reference that this
The
shirt.
first person to get it gets,
A kiss from Chap at the next MKNJ.
Viraj is probably going to get it.
Viraj, you said it was a sweet shirt, but I really hope you get the reference. And that's what I was kind of afraid of when I was designing this shirt. I was thinking that, some people wouldn't get it. I don't know. Every time I hear music taste in the FGC, it's usually not of this genre. That DC movie. No, it's not from that. From Joker. See, it doesn't.
That...
Okay,
Oh, no.
here it is. I'm gonna.
I
give
was
you guys-
actually going to think Suicide Squad the first time I saw it.
It does kind of
It
look
does
like that.
give you those vibes, but definitely not. Oh, do you want me to use it too?
No, let me go in first.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, all right. Okay, let me do it. The reference is actually... If you guys Google search for Nirvana t-shirt, this is like the most popular Nirvana t-shirt. And it wasn't actually ever one of their albums, but it was a commonly used logo. And, the simplicity of the shirt actually is, I guess, what was so popular about it. Usually you see it in this gray. I don't know what you guys can see on the stream or not. Oopsie. What did I do? Okay. Usually you see it in this gray, but I feel like it doesn't pop as much unless it's in black. So that's the reference. Nirvana, right? See, you probably recognized it, like just subconsciously, but
The 90s were so long. Oh my god.
the 90s was
The
so
90s
long
were so-
ago. Kurt Cobain's been dead for like almost 30 years now.
He would have been 57 if he was alive right now, if you think about it. Well, not 57, but like in his 50s.
Yeah, that is insane. That is insane.
He's part of the 27 club, right? Whatever they call it. The people who died when they were 27 years old or something.
Oh, is it
The Rock.
exactly 27?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain was, I think,
Ooh.
27.
Let's see. How old was...
Kurt.
I spelled Kurt wrong.
Kurt wrong, but
It's okay.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah, he was
27 years
27.
old, yeah.
He was born in 1967. All right. What were we playing?
we were playing.
You were playing sub, but
Junior
you were getting
Jacks.
washed, so I
I was-
definitely...
Jack
Oh, did the
Let me
variations
see
go away?
what- yeah. They did not, I think.
They did not?
Well, Jackie's is the competitive one.
Okay.
So it's first round KO, which
It's a trap.
Man, you can play whatever you want. But yes, Kurt Cobain was dead at 27. He died in 1994.
wow,
Very,
26 years ago.
Yeah, wild.
Well, I wasn't
Drifter
alive
says
at the time.
Illuminati. You weren't
Illuminati.
alive? Oh my God, you're so young. I was 6.
Really?
I was 6 when
Oh
Kurt
my
Cobain
God.
died.
Fight.
I'm old.
All right, let's do this. Oh my
Are you
God.
playing first round?
Yeah.
Or jumping beam?
This one's first round.
See, chat doesn't want to use Frost because I was getting really discouraged. Oh no.
Oh my
That punish.
god, I dropped. Oh my god. I'm trying to get the... That. Okay. Get away, I'm good. There we go. I just
I was
wanted
trying
to
to
use
command
it.
grab, but it
Yeah.
still wouldn't have worked. Jackie, again, a character that's Fatal Blow is fast, it's good, but
It's-
I wouldn't say is what determines her. What determines
Oh yeah, she's not necessarily Fatal Blow reliant, which, I mean, that's easy for Jackie mains to say because she has such good tools without it anyway.
mid,
Oh my god.
the ability to combo from almost any situation.
Yes.
Wow. What?
Oh, nice. That was a really good flawless block. I'm actually not mad about that one. That was really good.
I'm not even mad.
Round 3. Fight!
Oh.
Over Shadow 9196. Thank you so much for the follow. It's your birthday, November 1st, 1996. I'm just one social security number away from gaining who you are. From becoming you. Just kidding. Don't do it again. I hate you. You eat my ugly toes.
Nice. That was good. But I made you use a...
Oh! No! I dropped it!
I could have gotten such a better combo punish off of that.
God, why did you get hit by that? You must have got hit by that. At this point, I'm just trying to chip you out. That down three was supposed to be spiked. I get that a lot. Shadow, what's up, man? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for chatting it up here, going from lurker to chatter here in the chat. I'm just hanging out here with Emperor Chat, who is, which you just found out lives really close to me. So we're gonna be playing a lot, hopefully, maybe on the weekends. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
I didn't even see your arm drop.
Also, one thing that I just noticed, and we did not mention that, when the rounds go longer, the characters start saying things that I've never heard before.
Really? Would you
Like,
notice already?
Baraka, I just heard say, "I'm so hungry." Have you ever heard him say that before?
I have heard him say that, but that's one of the rarer
I'm
ones.
so hungry.
I'm so hungry. Yeah.
Wow.
He's definitely said that before.
So
But
there's a lot of like casual stuff to it as well, and I'm sure characters like Katana or all the Stan Twitter characters say a lot of
I wouldn't
new
be
stuff as well.
I mean, NRS being NRS, I wouldn't be surprised if they
Right.
put like, let's say like mid-game or mid-round taunts, like only, or stipulations like, okay, they'll say this
I'm proud of
only
it,
if it's
Bugsy.
round 4.
Exactly, yeah,
Where-
because that did happen in MKX.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That is weird. Why? I mean, Ed Boon also put in the secret Ed
Secret
Boon menus.
brutalities and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So. These command grabs are killing me. Wow.
The execution. Still can't throw you. Yeah. Okay.
Out of the corner. Okay.
I see why
Does give
that is
you.
so tough. Let's go.
It does give you the crushing. So you have the crushing blow.
Each
And
side,
remind me
both
again, he
sides.
has both sides?
Both
Oh,
sides,
okay, yeah,
yes.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh god, I wanted to punish.
I fought worse.
Okay.
I still feel like it's a very strange resource to use when you don't have to win. But I felt like it was worth doing just to get the momentum back on my side. Why did roll go under that?
Oh my god, and this could be.
Ah,
Oh, it's
you didn't do
not.
it!
Oh, because I didn't have it.
Oh my god, I'm a moron.
I think you were looking at your.
I was definitely looking
yes.
at my own meter. Because I'm sitting on this side.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice man. Hopefully I get to meet you at the next MKNJ. Trying to see if I can make it. You should definitely try to make it. It's always going to be a good time. We're going to have trivia. We're going to have casual setups the whole time. And I promise you, it's going to be fun. I'm not promising you that you'll magically become the best player in the world, but you will have a lot of fun.
It's a great if you want to, you know, build yourself up competitively. You know, you get to meet so many good players there, and all of them are like, you know, they want to help you as much as you want to help yourself. So.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's real sweet, you know, especially players like Chap and Gur. If you want to...
Finisher.
That's a cheap move. It's super fast.
Wins.
We're also going to have casual Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 at the event. And Trap knows how much fun
Mortal Kombat 2,
is.
oh my god.
It's
And
so
I told
fun.
you that I play this on my PS3, which I have Shaolin Monks on.
Yeah, yeah.
They have, oh my god. Mortal Kombat 2, if you guys missed out on it, or if you were not around in the 80s, you need to try it out.
90s,
It's-
okay? It's not that
Oh
old.
my god, did I say 80s? It's 90s. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was, when did 1 come out? Like,
Citizen
One came out in
Kano.
91, I believe.
91,
This one
yeah.
came out in 93.
Bust of time.
that was so dumb of me.
It's okay.
Alright, let's see.
It made me feel a little
Chosen
older.
dude.
Not that I was around in 1993, as I was
Scorpion.
5 years old. All right, how good is your Scorpion? Because your Jackie's pretty sus.
My Jackie is
Okay, so should
My
I-
Jackie is solid, just by the way. I'm just not kidding. Wait.
Okay.
Because I just realized, I think
Get
this
over here.
Scorpion 1,
Scorpion.
the tournament variations were, you know, off again. But, let me see.
Soft
Oh, that's weird. The ones that I put in for Frost are still there.
Strange.
So-
Strange. Okay, so I do play a little bit of Dead of Winter sub, but he's just kind of shitty.
He's, okay.
So next time,
Let me actually...
I want to
I'm-
run this matchup.
Okay, I'm gonna play Frostbite, which
Okay.
is the one where she, you know, because as much as I love this variation, it's more of a creative. You kind of set things up, kind of
Okay.
like that.
This
It's
is the
not
one with the head
necessarily
roll.
right. It's not the one that you would want to use in tournament,
Okay. I see.
but you can have a lot of fun with it. So let's see how that's. And you picked Dirtbag or?
I picked Dirtbag. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. I think Ripper is the better one, but I don't like playing it.
Round
Although I
Fight.
feel like in certain matchups where when I'm going up against certain players like yourself, who are just amazing
Yeah.
at throw teching, I feel like I gotta step it up and have a command grab. Why do you not? You're micro blocking here, right?
Yeah. So micro blocking really helps against characters like Kano and Baraka, who like have strings that will just randomly whiff somewhere in the middle. Good.
That didn't even punish. Why did you do that? I just punched you in the head that wasn't even there anymore.
Round 2. Fight!
Hey, sweetie. Nothing. Yeah, we're just playing. I can't grab Chap ever. Ooh. You making bagel bites?
Oh, sure.
Okay, sweetie, thank you.
All right, so this corner is your home
Yes.
now.
No, I'm out. I'm not throw you, Chap.
Then don't.
I need to. I'm Kano. Were you? God, why is microblocking so good? Okay.
Round
We're fine.
three.
We're fine.
Fight!
Got Light Cheese bringing food this time.
Yes.
Do we?
Virajasaur is going to be assisting him. Virajasaur, you don't live in the city, do you? Do you know where Virajasaur lives? Not that I'm trying to put his shit out there, but.
Oh, I know everything about him. You want his social security number? Because I totally. I'm just kidding. I have no idea where Viraj lives.
Well, because Viraj, I saw that he was a nice guy, and he offered to help Light Cheese bring food for the next event. But I'm like, I know Light Cheese lives in Brooklyn. I'm like, actually, that's tough if you don't live in New York City. It's okay, guys. It's first of 3 rounds. We're still in this.
Yeah.
You fucking betted on
Interesting.
that.
I think in a first to 3, I'm like, even if I can play a little more risky in a way.
That's true,
Because it won't come back to haunt me saying, oh, that cost you the whole game because
true.
he used it in round 2.
No! How did you know?
Oh my. That was a down 3 attempt, but all right. Did you guys see that robbery? That's what it's called.
No robbery. That was pure fundamentals. That's funny, by the way. I don't know
Yeah, but
how that move is. God.
Okay.
Oh God.
There we go. That was funny.
One throw. One fucking throw. Oh, eyeballs.
Finish him.
I wish Frostbite was viable. Oh, fuck you.
No, I love how while the head's rolling, she's like, "Oh, headless teabags." It's just,
Like,
it's one of my favorite things.
all right. We've been playing for a little while, so I don't know if you want to do one more set. We
Yeah,
good?
we'll do that.
I'll
Also,
upload them on. What's up?
Shadow, Frostbite is really. You should watch Hey George's Frostbite.
Hey George.
Hey George, the way he plays Frostbite makes me go, okay. I wish I knew half the things you're doing right now, but.
Hey George is a technical monster.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Super lab monster.
And he's known for playing characters that are just weird, like Frostbite is.
At the second year of the grand finals for Injustice, he was playing casuals with, I want to say, Tekken Master, and Sonic Fox was watching how Hey George is actually backdashing to avoid 2 of the projectiles that Dr. Fate throws out.
Really?
Yeah. And ooh, bagel bites.
Gracias.
Thank you, my love. And Sonic Fox is just watching all these things that Hey George is doing. And he's just like, I never thought
Of doing any of it. Yeah. Oh.
You weren't dead.
Anyway, so you were saying about the set.
I don't remember.
No.
Round 2.
Sad.
Fight.
Oh god. Yeah, you cannot get that past you at all.
So the thing that I don't like about this variation is there is a special that launches you at the head, but it's not something you can confirm off of a punish or something. Similar to Arctic Anarchy or Ice Machine, so that's why I think Frostbite is the sus variation, but she does have tools.
Dude, I cannot fucking throw you. But that's in this game type, going to first of 3 rounds, I think just really hurts.
Right.
Frostbite.
How do you like me? How do you like me? Why don't you like me? Nobody likes me. How do you like me? How do you like me?
Personally, I like Ice Machine. Sub to you and you cheat on me with Chaps. Listen, man, Chaps just closer, alright? It's not my fault you live all the way in Canada. Oh my god, you got hit by that! Okay, that was me trying to Molotov twice. Tomir, thank you so much for the support. I love you. It's not my fault, I love you, okay? I just say that.
Oh my.
That's
Did not even punish that, yeah. And that's the first time you did it the whole set, which is probably why I didn't punish it, because I'm like, oh.
Well, I thought you thought that the command grab was going to be coming.
Right.
Go for it. Take your time.
Round
Take your time.
4. Fight.
Good? You guys can listen for a chat, eating food. It's my favorite thing to do. Chill out.
I don't know why I said that. Is that game? Oh no, that was second. Ooh, that's.
You're in a bad spot.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Because you literally. You're like one hit away.
But the thing bounced off your chest like it wasn't even there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try something.
Trying to fire. You can stay away.
Oh.
One more.
Oh,
one
yeah.
more
Let's do
set
one more.
to end them all. Especially
To end
if
them
we
all.
can eat bagel bites while we're doing this.
Yeah. And this one's because this one's gonna be serious. I'm actually gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll pick different character. Last shot.
Frostbite. I'm not Hey George playing around with Frostbite. No, I could never.
Watch him play. He's gonna wait. Who won? Did they say who won Liga Latina? I should know this.
Fang face.
I assume it was Hey George because he always
Elsa.
wins Liga Latina.
I mean, he was godlike at EC2.
Okay.
Kohl's Coliseum.
But that was also when Third Variations just came out, so I'm assuming a lot of people didn't really know how Arctic Anarchy worked. But no, Hey George is a great player, and the way he played at EC2 was just amazing.
No, he definitely did play well, and I don't want to say it was unfamiliarity,
Right.
but I mean, I feel like he also had he had a good path going
Right,
into the bracket.
definitely.
Like I wouldn't say everybody he beat was a scrub, but originally in his path it was Hayate and Killer Jina, but both of them lost to the Colombian Aaron Black player, Euphorian. So I kind of feel like he did a lot of the lifting for Hey George, because when he played Euphorian had to play on stream and he was completely pissed, like not ready to play. And not to put it in a bad way, but it was pretty cool. I get so much glee from the command
Oh my
grab.
god.
You got hit by that?
I got hit by that, which...
Led me to a full combo. That's what I get. Your sled. Where'd you go?
I thought command grab was-
You could have blocked it. That would have gotten rid of one or maybe only two your bars, but you didn't switch. That's not a good trade. Check down everything.
Yeah, that will reach.
Why does it look like she's jumping like where their arms like just crossed over her?
Oh, she is. That's what the animation is. She, especially when she hits the ground, she literally turns into. You've seen The Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
So that scene where they fall out of the plane and then the mom turns into like a boat. She literally is Elastigirl turned into a sledge.
Has anyone memed this yet?
Nobody has, and I'm surprised that no one has because she looks so funny in the animation.
Okay, so I'll do a comparison for you. I'll let you post it on Twitter. I have minimal Photoshop skills, but I have okay. What? No.
Freezing hell.
Freezing hell.
How about I keep jumping in on you? I think that's a good idea. Is it?
No. Especially not in a first and 3. Also, those
How do you
bombs
sleep
are,
at night?
I don't.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, that was a great conversion.
What a micro block! I didn't think he would turn over. I didn't think he'd turn around. I should have up a kick. All right, I'm okay with that one.
Don't let him deceive you, Chamigo. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Arma is godlike at Photoshop.
No way. I'm the worst. All right. I think that was a good experiment.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, to really see
How
the impact.
Oh,
of
right.
it.
And I definitely think it was really, really different from the regular Mortal Kombat 11 that we are, used to playing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also see it as something that wouldn't be potentially, long lasting in NRS games if, I obviously don't see them, making any kind of. I'm pretty sure it's not even in the blueprint of saying, "Oh, have we ever thought about, moving to?" I don't see that happening in MK and NRS games.
But why are fatal blows so fucking devastating, man? Why are they so?
So that's
devastating?
that's one thing. I think if they do something about fatal blows in general, like what do you think is it just the comeback potential that they have, or is it the armor? Well, they all have armor.
To me, what it is the fact that when you're in a situation where you're both a little bit outside of 30%, and the first player to drop below 30%
is the one who has a better chance of
Exactly, and it sucks, but it sucks when you find yourself in a round 3 situation.
Right.
You're at 31% and your opponent's at 20%, but somehow you're the one who's too scared to press those buttons.
Right.
You're the one who's taking more throws or more likely to take throws.
And eventually it just. So I think that's why you pick Garrus, so you never, you never leave your opponent in fatal blow range. You have them just outside of 30% and just close it right there.
You
Okay,
could.
Yeah.
You could. Sub-Zero also has the power to
do
that.
Yeah, definitely. Sub-Zero.
If you're playing Thin Ice, you can hold that sliding, crushing blow to bypass fatal blow.
Yeah.
But but then there are some ways that characters can or players can intentionally put themselves below 30%. So let's say you're fighting Kano,
right?
And he throws out fire, and you're like, I'm at 31%. Let me just dip into the fire for 2 seconds,
right?
Come back out, and I'll have fatal blow, and then that's so fucking scary,
right?
And it's just like that idea, that strategy should not exist,
right?
So that's my gripe with fatal blows. I feel like they should be the way that they are now,
right?
But they should just do way less damage, way less damage.
Okay.
But then I guess it's like, then why use it? Then no one will use
it.
Right.
Well, not that no one will use it, but it won't be, it would still be a real, first of all, by saying way less damage, how less do you
In my opinion, I think if the combo, if you can stay grounded,
right.
And let's say you do Sub-Zero's,
First of all, if you stay grounded, it has no scaling, as in, Sub-Zero, Scarlet.
Yeah, no, it doesn't scale.
It does not scale at all.
It does not scale. But I think, basically Sub-Zero and Scarlet, I don't think they should do more than 32, 33%.
Right.
And that's if they hit that. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they don't even need to. That's just my opinion.
That's what you think. Okay. I think because, fatal blows or X-rays have always been in that 30% range, I think it would be pretty weird for them to do less than that. I just think if they're used within the combos, scaling should be, one thing. Just because they're grounded doesn't mean it shouldn't scale. It's still, Sub-Zero keeps you standing for a 10-hit combo, and then it ends that with a fatal blow. That's like... that you lost the game before before the fatal blow even hit.
Yeah.
And same thing with characters like Scarlet, not as much, but in Jade not as much. But yeah, I do see that is a problem. But I think scaling might be a better option. Fatal blows by themselves, the YOLO ones, could do what they do now.
Yeah.
But when they're incorporated within combos, I think that should not go beyond 40%. Around that.
I mean, yeah.
I think 40% should be the maximum. The max.
Dude, it's fucking insane. 40% is still insane.
It still is. Yeah. It is something that either.
It's not gonna help.
Right. Well, I mean that's fatal blows to you.
It was fun. Fun experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Everyone's talking in the chat saying that we should remove the armor. That's definitely something.
Yeah, armor I think would.
But what about the fatal blows that are way too fast? You don't even need armor, like Baraka's or Liu Kang's. Liu Kang's isn't that fast, but it goes real far. Sometimes those ones that just catch you like that, like you were saying before, slight delay, wake up, fatal blow.
Right.
So powerful, so powerful. Maybe not because of the armor, but just because of the timing.
Right. If you mess up on your meaty, you just dialed in a whole string, and now you cannot block because you're out there punching.
Nothing.
Punching things out, and they're like, okay, thank you, wake up, fatal blow. I just think armor would definitely take care of a lot of the fatal blows that are really kind of scrubby at the moment, like Frost. I mean, as much as I love her as a character, her fatal blow should not be scrubby. What it is right now. I think full screen fatal blows should belong to the characters that are not zoners. So they at least have that, if you're zoning out a character that does not have a projectile or too much counter zoning, you do have that constant threat of saying, I could either, throw it out, or I could, make you think I'm going to throw it out and slowly walk my way in. So that's, kind of a game changer
I feel like
for characters
they only
like that.
belong to the zoning characters.
To
You
the-
have Frost, you have Cetrion.
To the
Aaron
characters
Black.
that don't zone.
I know,
would
but
say.
like right
Yeah.
now, I feel
But
like
right now they
do.
belong to
Exclusively
it's
zoners.
insane. I mean, I think Noob is the one who deserves his fatal blow.
That's true. He's not.
Frost
he's
definitely
not
does not,
technically a zoner.
deserve her. Aaron Black does not need his. But characters like Garrus, his fatal blow leaves you shaking in your boots because it's a mid. It doesn't go as far as theirs, but you just cannot. You just cannot. Even poke in front of him, and then you also have Sandtrap to worry about the whole game. I just think the characters that have fatal blows, they just got the wrong ones.
Yeah.
The properties of how the fatal blow hits should have belonged to someone else.
I don't see them changing fatal blows. I feel like that's so
Jackie,
deep
I
into
see
the core.
as a character, she should have gotten a full. As much as not that I'm downplaying Jackie here,
You better not be.
but for her it would be if she did not have as good counter zoning tools, she does, especially with upgraded. If she did not have all of that, a full screen fatal blow, if she had one, would make sense.
Okay.
But right now it just doesn't make sense. Who has the full screen one? Who has the stubby, up close one? But I think armor would be, the only answer at this point.
Nullify armor. Or
Take
the
it away
armor,
completely.
Take away the armor completely. Hey, I'm okay with that because it's very not. I mean, again, Kano and Baraka's.
Right.
I feel like or maybe just me as a player, I usually utilize my fatal blow for like hit confirms.
Right.
I don't like just throwing them out there, but maybe that's why I'm bad at this game.
Well, I think it's just the YOLO fatal blows that everyone hates, and that's because of the armor.
No,
factor.
I hate Sub-Zeros where
Like,
I get frozen
where you-
and
and
then
you're just
I'm like, oh cool, I have less than 50%.
You have
so I'm
enough
gonna
time to
die.
quit the game at that point. You're just like, I don't even have to watch this because I know what's coming.
All right,
Wow.
but thank you guys for watching. We're gonna be, I guess we'll upload it on YouTube. I'm gonna spread it around and just to kind of get the talking point again of first to 3 rounds.
Right.
I feel like it should at least be an option put into the online AI because right now the way it is, if you wanted to invite your friend online to play a first to 3 round game of MK11 just for you to try it out, you cannot do that. You can't. The game does not let you do it. The only way that you can do it is if you go play offline and go into local. You can't even go into tournament mode and access the randomized gear and play first to 3. You have to do it only in local, which is right here. Which, it should be, we should have something else. We should be able to go online and invite your friend.
Right.
Hey,
I mean, you
let's
have
play first to 3s because it's fun.
Right, you have
Yeah.
non-competitive anyway, so
But yeah, right now you can go into private and there's the only option you have is
it's
competitive,
competitive
mode
or non-competitive.
That's it. There's nothing else. You cannot. You can't do anything else, which kind of
Right.
sucks. But hopefully, maybe they'll add it.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna change it, but it would be cool to kind of give it a little bit of a mix-up. You'd be playing different characters, so like you wouldn't see anyone playing Jax,
Right. Yeah.
and you'd see
Which-
everyone playing Gears.
I can imagine, Jax players playing one set in the first to 3, and they're like, okay, that was fun. Time to go back to Combat League, forever. That I do not see. Not that I play Jax and know how he works, but yeah, I don't see Jax being a character for that play
Any
style.
closing words?
MKNJ is February 1st.
That's right.
Come on out.
It's gonna be fun.
And to all the, anyone who lives in New York, Coach Steve's Danger Zone,
That's a
week
great
2 of
Season 2.
season 2, second Danger Zone is this Tuesday, at 8:30. Yeah, if you want more info, feel free to DM Coach Steve.
In the Bronx. So
yeah.
yeah, support your locals, guys. And if you don't have locals, try to make them. If you can get 2 or 3 other buddies that play
that's
with
a
you.
local.
I mean,
This is a local right now. Yeah.
local right here in New Jersey. All right, guys, take it easy.